Hello, my name is Cherie. Welcome to my channel. Something different. So, as I have been researching a divination system for somatic practices, I've found these wonderful body cards by Courtney Putnam. I just love the idea of your body being an oracle. Stirrup bone, listening. The art of this card is entitled The Art of Vibration. Location of the stirrup bone is in the middle ear, a narrow air-filled space between the outer and inner ear. The function of the stirrup is function. The stirrup is a U-shaped bone that sends sound vibrations to the cochlea in the inner ear. Unique fact: the smallest bone in the human body is the stirrup bone, and it stays the same size from birth until death. Your other bones grow and shrink, which is interesting. Associated chakra, third eye, sixth chakra. Sometimes the tiniest of things can impact the way you experience the world. The stirrup bone, smaller than a grain of rice and situated in a tiny space in your ear, enables you to hear. Such a useful little bone, and yet listening is not just a listening is not just a physiological act, it is also a deeply emotional one. Our little stirrup bone can be vibrating away, but we may not be hearing a thing. Have you ever taken stock to notice when you tune out and stop listening? Are there certain topics of conversation that repel you? What about particular sounds or tones of voice? For many of us, particular childhood, or even adult, memories come to mind when we contemplate when and why we stop listening. Perhaps someone was cruel or mean with their voice. It makes sense that in order to protect ourselves, we shut down and plugged our ears. Perhaps there is a part of you that is still that child, waiting for the bad sounds to stop. If the stirrup bone is appearing to you, this may be a sign to take your fingers out of your ears. Is there something important you are not hearing because you are afraid to listen? Is there a particular truth that you're avoiding? And how well are you listening to yourself and your inner wisdom these days? Remember that when we tune out the dissonant sounds of the world, we often tune out the beautiful sounds as well. Listening is an art form, and when you can embrace this receptive art truly and fully, you may find that even the dissonant sounds have purpose. You may also discover that you begin to attract insightful voices, beautiful melodies, and other open and compassionate ears ready to listen to you. Period. Wow, that's a beautiful card. Stirrup bone, listening. This is Cherie reading Body Cards by Courtney Putnam. Come back soon for more reading. Share, subscribe, and, ooh, you could support me on Patreon. Thank you so much.